Where there is light, there is no darkness. Darkness has no existence in and of itself. Darkness is simply the absence of light. And yet, darkness, or even evil and that type of thing, people give it so much power, but it is easily dissipated, just like light. Immediately it gets rid of darkness. You have a dark space, you bring in a light, darkness is gone. It's that simple. God is compared to light. Ignorance is compared to darkness. Where there is knowledge, there is no ignorance. Where there is light, there is no darkness. And where there is the absence of light, where there is the absence of knowledge and the absence of God consciousness, then the lower qualities fester. A dark place that never gets any light, it becomes even damp, and all sorts of grotty things will grow there, and in the absence of knowledge, in ignorance, the lower qualities of envy and arrogance and selfishness just perpetuate and become more and more manifest and more intensified, to the point where we get people doing the most horrendous things in ignorance, in deep selfishness, in very intense envy. But these things are not evil, they are ignorant. They are a type of evil, you could say, to the point where evil just means doing something horrendous. But it's not like there's this very powerful satanic person, like there's Satan and that type of thing, and he's influencing people and making them do things. No, it's just a very intense form of ignorance and complete absence of God consciousness. And these things can be eradicated through God consciousness, through gradual purification of the heart, through upliftment. Just like light can dissipate any amount of darkness. It's just basic. Darkness has no power over light. It's simply the absence of light. So as soon as you bring light into the room, the darkness is gone immediately. In the same way, if we allow God into our hearts, then all these lower qualities become eradicated. And it is a bit of a gradual process for us. It's not, the bigger scheme of things, it's very quick for the eternal soul. Even if it takes some time, in terms of eternality, it doesn't take much time. So as soon as you start to become God conscious, engaging in the process of self-realization, bhakti yoga and so forth, then very, very quickly, in the greater scheme of things, very, very quickly, you become completely free from these lower qualities. So the Lord is completely the same as His name. So through the holy name, we can invite God into our heart. There's a direct connection between the ear and the heart. And by listening to the name of God, we invite the Lord into our heart. And there He will purify our heart. And there He will eradicate all the lower qualities. Lust, greed, anger, envy, pride, illusion, madness, selfishness. All these things. When left unattended, those things can become horrendously destructive and manifest in the most horrible ways, but they can be easily eradicated. Wherever there is light, there is no darkness. Wherever there is knowledge, there is no ignorance. And wherever there is God, there is no illusion. This is explained in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila 22, text 31. Krishna Surya Sama Maya Haya Andakara Yahan Krishna Tahan Nahi Mayara Adhikara. So it's in more of a song form. Krishna Surya Sama Maya Haya Andakara Yahan Krishna Tahan Nahi Mayara Adhikara. Translation: Krishna is compared to the sunshine and Maya is compared to darkness. Wherever there is sunshine, there cannot be darkness. As soon as one takes to Krishna consciousness the darkness of illusion, the influence of the external energy will immediately vanish. And then the purport by Srila Prabhupada. In Srimad Bhagavatam 2.9.38 it is stated, Ritertam yat pratyetana pratyeta chatmani tadvidyad atmano mayam yata baso yata tama. Which means, what appears to be truth without me is certainly my illusory energy, for nothing can exist without me. It is like a reflection of a real light in the shadows, for in the light there are neither shadows nor reflections. Wherever there is light, there cannot be darkness. When a living entity becomes Krishna conscious, he is immediately relieved of all material lusty desires. Lusty desires and greed are associated with rajas and tamas, passion and darkness. When one becomes Krishna conscious, the modes of passion and darkness immediately vanish, and then the mode of goodness, sattva gun, remains. When one is situated in the mode of goodness, he can make spiritual advancement and understand things clearly. This position is not possible for everyone. When a person is Krishna conscious, he continuously hears about Krishna, thinks about him, worships him and serves him as a devotee. If he remains in Krishna consciousness in this way, the darkness of Maya certainly will not be able to touch him.